Avalyn, who is going to announce her piece and what she will be playing.
My name is Avalyn, and I'll be playing Primavera.
All right. And that was Avalyn performing Primavera by Einaudi. So, why did I mute myself? All right, so I'm going to start the poll now. And if you have any verbal feedback, you can raise your hand. So now you should be able to see the poll. So you can start filling that out. And then, yeah, if you have any feedback. All right. So does anyone have any verbal feedback to give at all before I start calling on people? All right, I'm gonna call on a few people. Matt, do you want to say something?
So I think it was uneven. I think you could add more body movement, and I think you could add more dynamics.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of those points. Definitely there was some unevenness in some of the rhythms. And then also just kind of the overexpression, body movement, all that stuff in the dynamics. Let's see. Anyone else have anything before I call on someone else? Vivian, say something.
I think you did a pretty good job on the dynamics and articulation. Maybe go over it with the memory matrix because I think it's still a bit like uneven in the left hand and right hand. Also, maybe like have a bigger dynamic range.
All right. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with those points. So looks like almost everyone filled out the poll, so I'm gonna finish it up and share the results. So looking at the poll, definitely dynamics. It was mostly threes. 1 vote for 2 and 1 said it was a 5. So probably, yeah, I would say dynamics probably would be something maybe to focus on. I don't think it wasn't bad, but I definitely think you could expand on like more of a dynamic range in the piece. It wasn't too top heavy or too bottom heavy, but it was just kind of in the middle the whole way for the most part. Articulation scored a little bit higher with one person saying it was a 2, and then evenly split between it was okay and pretty good. So I'd probably say it kind of leans towards 2, 3. I'd say definitely in terms of articulation, maybe look over some of the articulation, and this kind of goes into the phrasing as well. Balance. This one got a little bit of it's a little bit more spread out in balance. With 2 votes for 2, 2 votes for 3, and 3 votes for 4. So balance, I didn't hear any significant issues, but there was some unevenness definitely, so it was a little bit hard to tell. And then phrasing was evenly split, not evenly split, but pretty evenly split between 2 saying it needs some work and between pretty good. I think there were definitely some sections where the phrasing was pretty nice. And other sections, especially where there was like that 8th, 16th note, where it might want to go over like a rhythm matrix and maybe a little bit of memory matrix on that section. And the movement, this was probably more of a lower score. It was between 2, 3 with a lot of people saying it needs some work. So just kind of adding in some movement as well within the expression of the piece. Yeah. All right, so I have saved that and I screenshotted that. So you will have that moving forward.